What's going on, guys? It's Cimo. So today we're going to be cracking open a box of the brand new Yu-Gi-Oh! Core Booster Set Lightning Overdrive. June is going to be a crazy month for Yu-Gi-Oh! Because not only do we have this set coming out now, we have the Egyptian God Structure decks only coming out a few weeks from now. And then a few weeks after that, we have King's Court, which is a set that we still don't really know all that much about, to be perfectly honest, which is kind of crazy considering it's only a few short weeks away. And that could be a meta-defining set for all we know. And so for now, we are going to be cracking open this box. This set's okay. I haven't been talking about this set all that much. It is definitely a bit top-heavy because most of the good secret rares are going to be your Diviner of the Heralds, your Drytron Mu Beta Fafnir, right? Like, your Drytron support's going to be the best you could possibly pull, but with 10 secret rares in the box, it's not going to be super likely that you do, which is why I always recommend you guys buy the singles. But in any case, if you are going to buy singles or sealed, be sure to use my affiliate links down in the description because you save 5% off with code CIMO5. And who doesn't want to save more money when you're buying cardboard crack, right? So let's go ahead and dive right in. I really want to get some nice, good secret rares, but I'm also looking for those Starlight rares as well. If we can pull a Starlight, I mean, we just automatically win, right? It's game over. So let's hope for the best. My luck usually is never that great when it comes to opening these packs, so we will just have to see. Okay, so we have our ZW Pegasus. I actually just recently played that deck with Joseph, Mr. NBT, some Spriggan, some Judgment of the Brendan, and okay, well, there's our first secret rare, so there goes any hope of getting the ultimate God box, but it is going to be Amazing Time Ticket. I'm going to see if I can get this to focus a little bit better here for you guys. All right, so there we go. So after a little bit of messing around with the camera, we finally got it to focus, and Amazing Time Ticket's actually a pretty decent card for the Amazement archetype. This is an archetype that actually is not that bad. It's a trap-focused deck, and if you read this card, this archetype actually seems great, right? It's a quick play spell. You pay 800, you either add an Amazement card from your deck to your hand, or your opponent's turn, you set one attraction trap directly from your deck. It can be activated this turn, and yeah, you can only use it once per turn, but I still think that this is an incredible card if this deck ever were to take off. It's not the most expensive card, but it's pretty all right. And then we have a few other cards wrapping up our first pack there. Let's go ahead and just start ripping into the other ones now. Maybe the secret rare will be on the top of the other side, and then we'll know if the box is mapped, and that's something else you guys need to look out for. So hopefully that is not the case. We're going to go straight through here. Bujin Torifune, that is a nice piece of Bujin support, and Bujins are an archetype that really haven't been supported in quite some time, but it's kind of cool. I love this card, by the way. This is a 1x1. It's just very funny that it's like a 1-for-1 sort of retrain. Very cute. Let's go ahead and move on along, though. I'm curious to know what you guys have pulled, so be sure to let me know down in the comments if you've gotten anything crazy from this set, because, you know, if you're one of the lucky people to get a Starlight rare, you are going to be living large. Oh, there is a big hit. There is Tri-Brigade Bearbrum, the Rampant Rampager. I'm super happy to pull this. That new Tri-Brigade deck looks so much fun, and I might actually play it here soon. And this is one of the cards you need for it, because just being able to get to your Tri-Brigade Revolt as fast as possible is the name of the game. And so we got it. So that's pretty good. We only need one of it too. I guess you could technically play more copies, but I don't think you really have to. Moving on along, though, to our next pack here. Pretty good box so far. I mean, we haven't gotten anything crazy, but I mean, it's fine. There's our first ultra rare, though. This is, I believe, the Albaz fusion. Yes, it's Albion the Branded Dragon. Interesting fusion. Does require Fallen of Albaz and a light. I really love the Fallen of Albaz just support, especially that we're getting in Dawn of Majesty more specifically. This set, it's kind of whatever, but next set, it actually gets very, very cool, and I would love to just actually play that deck because that deck looks like so much fun. I don't think it's very good, unfortunately, so we'll just have to see. All right, Garden Rose Flora for everyone who wants their waifu cards. There you go. This is a very pretty artwork. I will say that, though. This card is very gorgeous with the foiling, so that's pretty cool. I think that was actually a promo in Japan, actually, if my memory serves, but neat card nonetheless. Moving on along here. I'm not expecting a secret rare on this side anymore. Can I also just say, I love how, like, this merry-go-round, like, this is just, like, such a cool concept for an archetype altogether. I'm really happy that they made this. This is super neat. Is it the best? It's okay. But looks like we have, oh, geez, Warrock Wento. Ugh, God, the Warrock cards are just... Oh, they are not great. They are not fantastic by any means. And, I guess there's an FTK with some of these cards, but they are not great. I also can't believe that the Plunder Patrol Bird is a common. Like, that card is incredible for the Plunder Patrol archetype. It's not like the best set Lightning Overdrive, but it's got some neat cards that make it a little bit redeeming, especially compared to some other sets. Also, the Paleo Link is a common. That was kind of surprising. I thought they'd make that a little bit higher. There is Ruddy Rose Witch, not Bloody Rose Witch, but thank you, Konami, for continuing to censor cards when your main player base is like in their like late 20s at this point. But we play a children's card game, ladies and gentlemen. It is what it is. AI challenge you. Also, Scrap Raptor being a common is crazy. I thought they were going to make this secret 100%, but I mean, Konami makes dinosaur stuff oddly like low rarity. They did it to Pankratops like in Soul Fusion or whatever, so that's pretty neat. There's our next one. It is Proof of Proofless. I don't think that card is very good. It's okay. I also like this card though. The Hidden Springs of the Far East. It's just a very like cute Yu-Gi-Oh-esque card. Kind of cool. And that's it for that one. We're going to speed this up a little bit here because I think we've probably seen most of the commons by now, and let's be honest, we just want to get to the good stuff. Another Scrap Raptor, though, is pretty good. There's a Rank Up Magic Zexoforce that goes along with some of the cards in here, of course. Pretty neat card. That deck, actually, to make the boss monster here is very funny. It's not very good. It's definitely super casual, but it draws like 12 cards in a turn, and then just does absolutely nothing after that. It's very, very funny. There is another ultra rare, so our second ultra rare. It's actually the Traptrix one, and this one's pretty good. Traptrix Colaria. This card's not too bad. Some decent Traptrix, support in this set. So that's pretty cool to see. There's no like real Chase Ultra in this set that I can think of, but it's like fine. So we'll have to see. I think the other Traptrix card, the Effect Monster, is actually a little bit more desirable in the Ultra slot. I think if there is an expensive Ultra, it probably is that one. And Sun Avalon Malias is our super in this pack. I'm not a fan of the Sun Avalon cards. I think they are very, very underpowered and are kind of indicative sometimes of newer Yu-Gi-Oh! Where they just have to overbalance cards. It's fine. It's just not exactly my cup of tea. S-Force Edge Razor. The S-Force cards are so cool, but again, talk about another like slightly underpowered archetype, but they're like Time Thief, like Space Ninja sort of thing. They're neat. They're a cool little archetype. All right, so that's going to do it for the right half of the box. I'm fairly certain this pack will have the secret rare because if the top pack of the right side did, the top pack of the left might as well. So we're going to leave that one to the side and see if we are correct. And maybe I'm completely wrong. I mean, we'll find out if that's the case, right? There's Dark Infant Adignister. Ooh, let's not make that fall. Dark Infant Adignister. This card's actually pretty good for the Adignister deck. That's like your traditional Link 1, your Salomon Great Balinks or your, just any Link 1 that any archetype just goes off into for its combos. That card's pretty decent, actually. Not gonna lie. More Adignister stuff. And there is Pendra Sanction. This is a TCG exclusive, actually. And this card's kind of interesting. I don't know if it's like fantastic. I think it could be playable, but it's like very, very niche. But I do like that they make these like generic cards that someone could play, so it's better than just having other random stuff that's just going to go into the bulk bin. Not bad. Again, it's nothing crazy overpowered, or anything like that, but it's a fine card, actually. I think it's pretty cool. When I saw that for the first time, I'm like, I could see some deck using that. I also love the Sky Scourges came back. These ones aren't that good. They're not as good as the old ones, but the artwork on the Sky Scourges is some of my favorite, just because it's a very classic Yu-Gi-Oh! There is ZW Dragonic Halberd going for the support for our good old archetype here on the front. That brand new Utopia. That card is so crazy. All right, moving on to our next pack here. There is another Ultra. It is S-Force Chase. This card's fine. Again, the S4 stuff isn't anything to write home about. The artwork on this card is very cute, though. It is very funny seeing Chiyomaru, I probably butchered the name, and IP Masquerena kind of just freaking out there. It's kind of fun. This is also a cool Monarch card that I haven't really talked about. But yeah, you just get to draw a card. Why not, right? Don't think it's going to make Monarch playable in any, better capacity, but it's something. It's not bad. There is a Zexal Construction. This also goes for the Utopia Zexal support. This card's actually like kind of decent, but I love the artwork on this. I love how it's like the card is like shattering. That's so cool. I love when they do stuff like that. Those are my more favorite archetypes. All right, about halfway through, still haven't hit a secret rare, so I think we might be correct which one is the secret rare. We'll see, though. We'll see. There is an expendable die. I think this also might be another one of the TCG exclusives. Go through the rest of that there. All right, what are we going to get next? Oh, okay, so I was wrong. It looks like Ruddy Rose Dragon, not Blood Rose Dragon, which would have been a sick name, is going to be our second secret rare. This card's actually decent. I mean, it's a nice retrain. I don't think it's like as good as the original, obviously, but the art is very sick. And it's not your Diviner of the Heralds. It's not your Moo Beta Fafnir. It's fine, right? But it's a decent pull. It's okay. I mean, everything else in this set, unless you're getting the two big secret rares, isn't too expensive. I think I have it pulled up here somewhere. I think Ruddy Rose Dragon's about $16 and Time Ticket is $18. So those two secrets got us back about half of the box's value, but we are going based off of pre-sale values because I am giving this to you guys a couple days before the set fully gets released. And so as a result of that, branded in white being the super, the prices are going to be highly skewed because there hasn't been a huge supply injection of these cards into the market. I bet you if you watch this video a week later, you will probably see both of these cards maybe like at the $5 price point. We'll see. I could be wrong, but typically that's how things go. There is a Stay Sailor Romarin. I think that's one of the new TCG exclusives, actually. I also love how they retrained Guardian Sphinx. This is just a huge throwback, but the OG is way better. I think a lot of you would agree with that too. 3 packs left, though, ladies and gentlemen. We got our 2 secret rares per box, so I'm not expecting anything crazy unless we do get a Starlight, but again, you can't really count on that. There's our last ultra rare. It is ZS Ascended Sage. This card's pretty good for that deck, but the deck itself isn't the best, so it is what it is, but it's a neat card, though. Kind of helps get everything going. Second to last pack here. Let's see if we get anything good. And we get a Rox Rose Dragon. Okay, goes with our Ruddy Rose Dragon. And here's our last pack, ladies and gentlemen. Again, not expecting anything because we already got the 2 secret rares. And once you see that, there really isn't much else to say. So let's see what we get. Is it going to be anything good? Dark Eye Nightmare. Cool card, by the way. The art on that's pretty sick. Terrors of the Underroot. Spriggan's Brothers. And here it is. It's a trap. It's an Amazement Family Faces. Yeah, this is an oak. I think this is one of the lesser good Amazement cards. I really wanted to get the main guy too, the Arlecchino. I think they renamed it here in the TCG, but the new Multi-Faker was a card I was looking for as well, because I think that archetype's actually not that bad. But overall, I mean, I think this is your average box opening, right? I mean, you might watch some other channels and people are going to open just absolutely busted, and sometimes that happens, right? I think last episode we actually pulled a Pot of Prosperity if you follow the channels for any significant period of time. So sometimes you win and sometimes you lose, but I would say most of the time your boxes are probably going to end up looking like this, which is why I always advocate for you guys to buy the singles. Like if you want specific Amazement cards, if you want your Diviner of the Heralds, if you want your Moo Beta Fafnirs, just go buy them. Just buy them online. You can go ahead and get them. You'll guarantee that you get them. You save some money if you use my affiliate links in the description. It's a win-win all around. That way you're not gambling away with your money like I do and not coming out on top this time. But it happens. It happens. Some of you are going to buy boxes and you're going to just absolutely win the lottery. But I'd say most of you are probably going to end up like me in this episode. But guys, that's going to wrap it up for the opening. Let me know down in the comments which cards you are most looking forward to out of Lightning Vortex. I like to bring you guys these openings every time a new set comes out because I like to support my local game store, We Play Games, here in Las Vegas. And it's just a way to just herald in the new set. No pun intended for Diviner of the Heralds. And it's just a fun tradition on the channel. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think. I'd really love to hear your thoughts. Thank you all so much for watching the video. Be sure to like the video as always. Subscribe to the channel for more amazing Yu-Gi-Oh! Content, and if you found this video entertaining, consider supporting me on Patreon for exclusive early one-day access to both the History of Yu-Gi-Oh! And the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series. Thanks again, and we will see you next time.